Hello, everyone. I'm Jeff Riley. I'm the Executive Director of the Denver Public Library Friends Foundation. Welcome to the 2023 State of the Library address. I'm here with Michelle Jeske. Hello, Michelle.
Hi, Jeff. Hi, everyone.
And we'll go through a few questions and hopefully give you a sense for what's happening at the Denver Public Library. There's a lot of exciting things going on. And I appreciate you watching this video and celebrating National Library Week with us. So, Michelle, this is about the state of the library. And I'd love for you to do a little intro of yourself for those that don't know you. And then if you could just start us off and share a few things that you'd like to tell us about the state of the Denver Public Library.
Sure, Jeff. Thank you. I'm excited to be with you all today. So, Michelle Jeske, I'm the city librarian and the executive director of the Denver Public Library. I've had this role 8 years now, and I am proud to say I have worked at the Denver Public Library for 21 years. I think it's very safe to say that the state of the library right now is very strong. We are coming out of the last few tough years stronger than ever. And that's really important because our vision for Denver is a strong community where everyone thrives. And we think it's very important to have a strong library for a strong community. So I think you can be very proud of your library.
Thanks, Michelle. Since our conversation last year, a few things have changed. And you and I did a lot of work on a project called Strong Library, Strong Denver. Would you share a little bit about that?
I sure would. It was a really big year last year, and I thank you for all your efforts, Jeff, you and the foundation. So the Strong Library, Strong Denver initiative resulted in a ballot measure to provide dedicated funding for the first time for the library, in addition to the current level of funding that we get from the city. Denver voters last year in November approved the measure, and it provides over $30 million to DPL beginning this year in 2023. The success of that campaign established what we're now calling the Denver Public Library Fund, which is allowing the library to meet the community's evolving needs in new and better ways, which is really exciting. So this year, our budget is primarily composed of $60 million from the city's general fund and $31 million from this new revenue source, the Denver Public Library Fund. And we're going to use that new fund this year to improve staff compensation, to improve library facilities, to expand our library collections, and to increase our hours, programs, and services. So this is no small thing. This is quite a big deal. And of course, in addition to the general fund and library fund support, the library receives critical funding from the Denver Public Library Friends Foundation and city-issued bond programs. So I want to thank you, Denver voters, for your overwhelming support. The measure passed with 68% of the vote, and I commit to you that we will be spending this money in the ways that we have already committed to, and it will benefit the whole community. It's truly a game changer, both for the library, but also for the community. So thank you.
Thanks, Michelle. That for those watching today, Michelle and I worked on this together, and it was a great pleasure to work with you. And thank you for all of the work you did to help make this happen. The Friends Foundation was very pleased to support this, and it's a very exciting thing that's happened. So I'll move to the next topic that I think folks will be interested in. There is a lot of construction happening around the system of the Denver Public Library. Would you share a little bit about some of that? Because I received questions about it quite a lot.
Sure, you are right. There is a lot of construction happening around the city and at our libraries. So the central library is open for business, but we do have reduced hours right now while much of the building is under renovation. I would invite you, if you haven't been here, to see the new children's library. You and your family can make art and crafts, participate in story time, even play chess, play with dominoes and things like that. The area is developmentally appropriate and super fun. And while we're under construction, our current library services are being provided in a newly renovated space that is really beautiful with great views of Civic Center Park. So please come on down and join us here at the Central Library. The Blair Caldwell African American Research Library is currently closed for a major renovation of the first floor, and we will reopen this summer, which we are really excited about, and you are all welcome to come to the grand opening when that's available. And then we are also starting multiple major and minor renovations of branch libraries this year, again, thanks to Denver voters. So a lot going on in the facility space.
We do this annually for those of you watching, and when we do this next year, it's possible, not guaranteed because we're dealing with construction, but it's possible that we will be doing this from the fully renovated Central Library, and that'll be an exciting time. And again, as you're watching, put some reminder on your calendar to come to some of the grand opening celebrations we'll be doing. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if it's not done when we do this video next year, it will be very close to being done. So right. Please plan on celebrating with us. So Michelle, we at the Friends Foundation share that one of the reasons to support the library is because the library addresses the city's most pressing needs. And the library does so much and for so many. I'm wondering if you could highlight a few of those pressing needs that the library addresses and how that work is going.
Sure, I'll just touch on a couple things. So our young people need a safe place to be, whether they're alone after school or they need homework help. We have spaces and programs for youth of all ages. We even have branch teen advisory boards where kids co-create with us about the spaces and programs they want, which is really important. Many people in Denver do not have internet and or computer access. And of course, so much of our world now is driven by that connectivity. We provide that access at the library, of course, but we also check out Wi-Fi hotspots and laptops that can be used at home or elsewhere. And then lastly, there are a lot of people, including older adults in our community, who are experiencing social isolation and loneliness. That was true before the pandemic and continues to be a challenge in Denver and elsewhere today. So we provide intentional programming to bring people together for learning, for connection, and honestly, just for some plain fun. So those are just a few examples top of mind for me this afternoon.
Thanks. Yeah, that's great. Any thoughts before we close out the day today on the future of the library?
Yeah, I think our future is very bright. We are doing really important work, and over the next few years, you are going to see us continue to grow and expand our programs and services and continue to be nimble to meet the ever-changing needs of our community. I invite everyone to visit us in person and online. There's so much to explore. So keep up with us at denverlibrary.org, and I appreciate your time, your attention, and your support.
Great. Thanks, Michelle. And I'll just close with this. The theme for our campaign was Strong Library, Strong Denver. And you're going to be seeing a lot about Strong Library, Strong Denver in the community. But one of the reasons why we have a strong library is due to voters. It's also due to the staff of the library, and it's also due to supporters of the library. And so I want to thank all those folks for helping to make for a strong library. And I really do believe that Denver is better off because of all the great work of the Denver Public Library. And I hope you as a viewer do as well. And we will sign off for the 2023 State of the Library. Take care, everyone.
Thank you.